Beef and cheese, baby.
Duck season. Let's go.
At the new place. Trying a new spot today. It was hell getting here. It was hell getting here.
Let's see if you can see this.
Yeah, I'll get my light on too.
There's your spread. Maybe. It's really hard to see with the GoPro, but yeah. Not hit me. We are extremely deep into a woods, forest, whatever you want to call it. There's like a marsh that you can see off the side of a road on another piece of public. Never been here before. Figured we'd give it a try. We're probably a couple hundred yards off the road, way back through the woods. It was kind of a bear getting over here, some big ravines, big ditches, but we made it. We got one spinning wing out, and we've got probably dozen and a half decoys. I don't know what to expect. We've been driving by, we've been scouting, we've seen lots of wood ducks in here, so the goal for today's video is one duck. If we get one duck, that would be terrific. That would be insane. That would just prove that there's birds here, and we can just keep coming back and learning more and more about this place. So pretty excited. Hopefully we find some birds today and we can get one down. But yeah, we'll show you a little bit more as the day progresses, and hopefully we knock some birds down. Okay, they should be coming in probably within 5 minutes, if there's anything here. I think the weeds and everything will help. Because if they're moving, it'll help hide us. Starting to wake up a little bit. Next time is we could just set out a large spread so that the birds flying over see it better. Yeah. Because we may be too tucked in here. Jared's gonna go get the first duck. Starting to float away. I think it's a hen wood duck, but it's really hard to tell. Jared says we got one nice hen.
I can't hear you.
Very nice. We had a single come in and land in the decoys.
I can't hear you.
I'm talking to my camera.
What?
So I'm talking to my camera. Nice little hen. Cool. One down. Well, we got one hen down. We'll see if we can get another one. The goal was just to see birds and figure this spot out, and so far we're doing good. They seem to be coming around the backside and dumping somewhere to the west of us. There's a road over there, and we've seen them from the road, so they're probably dumping in the same spot, which kind of stinks. We can't hunt that close to the road. Thinking maybe next time we'll spread the decoys out a little bit larger. Hopefully make a bigger spread so they can see them better. It's starting to rain now. Two coming over top.
Hey, we got one bird. I'm happy.
And we're seeing birds.
Yeah. Dude, and that thing came from behind us somewhere.
It's just like, you can see where it wraps around over there. It just dumped in.
Yeah.
I think he's seen the mojo and just dumped. Where the other ones, for some reason, they just aren't dumping. We got one bird down, waiting to see some more. They kind of came in hot and heavy right off the bat, and then just chilled for a second. We're still hearing a couple shots on some nearby lakes, so we're going to see if anything happens, but we got our goal, which is just one. Hoping to get Jared one before we head out, so got about an hour left. The rain's really picking up, but you just never know, so we're going to stick it out for a little bit. Hey. See him? I don't know. Is it normal for birds not to decoy? I have no idea. They should be bringing them in better than that. But maybe it's, I don't know, maybe conditions, maybe there's been pressure, maybe not here, but somewhere. All right, y'all. In the past hour, we've had one flock of two come in. I don't know. They're just flying over the top of the trees. We called a little bit. They just don't seem to want to come into the decoys and land. Completely fine. We got one down, which is amazing. It was fun out here. This is a completely new place. Jared's starting to pick up the decoys now. I'm gonna wrap the video up, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Might show you how to clean this duck, just so you know. But yeah, beautiful hen wood duck. Pretty neat. First time ever out here. We just drove by one time, seen a couple wood ducks, and said, hey, let's try that. Sure. So here we are. So let's get wrapped up. Let's get picked up. We'll catch you later. Welcome back, everybody. We have made it to the garage, and we're going to be cleaning up this beautiful, I think it's a hen wood duck. Gorgeous little bird here. Gonna be nice fillets, a little breast on that. Pretty bird. It really was a pretty bird. This morning was a great hunt, a new spot. Never been there before, but I'm just thankful to have gotten one bird and seen some birds. I think it's going to be really good at different times of the year, so we will for sure be back and hopefully get some more down. One was just amazing. Couldn't ask for a better time. It was a little overcast, a little rainy, but just overall fun. So today, I'm gonna show you guys how to clean this duck. Let's get in there, start cutting. So to start, I usually just pull this thing open, flip it over, kind of turn it towards yourself, and then you can pull all these breast feathers off. You just open up the breast, expose that meat, the skin, and then you can go from there. So like I said, this is a hen wood duck, but you can do this with pretty much any duck. You can do it with lots of other birds as well. You can do it with turkeys, you can do it with doves. But today we're just working on one single duck. That's all we had luck for today. But just open it up and you can start to see that skin right in there, and we'll end up putting the knife underneath this skin and getting just to the meat. Okay, so we've got it opened up here, you can kind of see, and then you want to get all the way down to where that meat kind of ends right here, and then all the way down to the legs. So there's a bone that runs down the middle of this duck. It runs right here, and then if you feel with your finger, it kind of tees. I mean, it is actually a hardcore tee right here. So you're going to take your knife underneath the skin, pull the skin off, and then we'll get into the meat and start cutting along that tee. So here's what we got so far. Like I said, I've cleaned it up. Sorry, the lighting's not the greatest, but that's what it's looking like now. Got that little bone there that runs this way, but we want to get this skin off first, so we're going to pull that skin off. You don't have to take the skin off. I just prefer it with the skin off, and then we're just going to eventually bacon wrap this duck breast. So I prefer it with no skin. The bacon does fine, adds plenty of flavor. No real need for the skin. Okay, here's what we got. We're going to start working on that skin. You want to make just such an ever so small, tiny little incision with the knife. Find where that skin gets at, and then you can just start pulling it off. You can see how it just rips right off. Sometimes it pulls off in a whole piece, sometimes it's a little more difficult. We're just going to work that skin off and then get down to that nice red dark meat. Don't need lots of skin on there. So okay, we got the breast opened up beautifully. There's a little bit of skin left on there, but not a ton. Basically, if there's a little skin, it's no big deal. So we're gonna cut it open now and get the fillets or the breast off there. All right, like I said, that's what we've got now, and you can see that bone right there in the middle. But what you're gonna wanna do is just take your knife, run it right on the edge, and kind of tilt your knife in so that you're cutting right along that. And then when you get to the bottom, you're gonna wanna turn your knife along that T and just cut along the T there. You can do it on both sides. I usually do one side at a time and then pull the breast out and do the other side. You just keep working your knife down and along the ribs. There's like a little piece of tenderloin in there, and I usually try to get a hold of that as well. And if you get a good enough cut, it'll stay connected to the breast. And there you have it, one beautiful duck breast. Definitely need to wash this, clean it. Looks like we got one or two little BB holes there. No big deal, but you just wash it and clean it. It should be good to go. We're gonna go ahead and get that other one out of there now. And there you have the two beautiful duck breast. Amazing. Very excited to eat these. And if you've got a recipe, go for it. But if you want to try something new, Worcestershire, little A1, you can use some soy sauce, anything in there that just helps give that thing some amazing flavor. And then wrap it with a couple pieces of bacon, and it's amazing. But definitely get this a try. And hope you guys learned how to clean the duck. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.